She told police she had $2 to her name. What she didn't mention right away, she had just walked out of a department store with several $1,000s in stolen designer clothing. This arrest took place in Florida, inside a shopping mall parking area, following a report of missing designer merchandise. One officer's own words point directly to the legal flaw at the center of this case.
Okay, so I guess the sergeant just filled me in a little bit on why I'm here and what's going on.
I'm stupid.
Okay.
Stupid, but I'll come to court, please. I don't have no money for a bond or anything.
Okay, let me talk to them, and then I'll see what.
I will come. I'll pay it. I'll go to court if I have to pay for it. I'll pay for it. And I'll work my ass off. You know, I just have.
Did you have enough? All right. Well, let me
I
talk
have
to
now,
them.
But if I could pay it, I'm pretty sure.
I get what you're saying. Let me talk to them, kind of figure out what happened, what was taken, and what the number is.
I gave you a receipt because they actually got a price increase, so this is what they bring up in the register.
Okay.
So what you took a picture of and what that's gonna be a little different.
You know, I'm being honest. I sat down in the parking lot. I didn't want to do it. I was,
Okay.
you know, I didn't want to. I sat down. I was
Okay,
thinking
well,
to my kids.
Obviously, I'm investigating a shoplift, right? Okay. I have to read off a card. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything until I get your statement, obviously, right? They told me half of it. I got their side of it. Short and brief, and they'll show me the video if there is some, which I'm sure there is. But I have to read just your constitutional rights, okay?
Going to jail.
I don't know yet. Let me figure everything out, talk with them, and see what they can do, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thing obviously has to be recorded. Okay. What's your name?
Eileen. And you know, Eileen.
Eileen?
Yes.
Okay, Eileen. Alright. So let me read out this card, okay, and then let me ask you a couple questions about what's going on, okay? So, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. The first one is you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Okay. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. One more side. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer my questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand your rights? Are you okay with talking to me about what happened? All right, so what happened today? Obviously, you know, over here.
Yeah, I know.
So what's the situation today?
I have my kids in the house, and I don't have even no food. I don't have any money. All I have to is $2 in my car.
You said your kids are at home?
Yeah.
Where's home?
Kids at Homestead. I live in Homestead. I came over here because my baby. I have a small baby of 6 months. So and then I came to the jail place. And Martin, but I'm coming down.
Where'd you go, Martin?
Martin County.
But
And so I came down. When on my way back, I stopped here. I sat down in my car. I parked my car right there. I sat down because the situation I'm telling you that I don't have any money for my kids. I don't have even formula. My kids right now is in the house. Doesn't have anything to eat or anything. You know, it's not for you to feel sorry for me or anything. You know, I'm just telling you.
Well, we have to make sure.
What's happened? What took me to do this? Because I don't do this. I don't even
So
have a record of none of this.
who's home with the kids?
My daughter's 16-year-old.
Okay.
I gotta get the video.
All right. No one else is home.
You guys need one.
With my
Thought you guys do the disc thing.
with my other kids.
Any adults that are home?
My daughter, she should be getting there. My 19-year-old, but like I was explaining to the sergeant, you know, my 19-year-old, she has the same issue as me. I suffer a depression of bipolar, and I got a slow learning disability. I don't know how to read or write. That's the reason I can't keep a job. That's why I'm disabled.
Okay.
So there's no excuse. I sat down. I came down. I sat down there for like 45 minutes, an hour. I didn't even want to get down. I got down in the store. I went in, took a breath. I didn't want to. I came back out. I sat down in my car again. When I sat down in my car again, I went around and I stopped here. And I don't know. I can't give you another answer. I don't know. I came up and just went, boom, just split it. And I was gonna take it out of my purse, but I said, I don't know. It's like my mind, I don't know what it is. I don't know if because I didn't take my medication. I don't know what it is.
Okay, you still allowed me, but so you came in here. You said you were at another store, or you came in just here?
No. I stood down in front of another store in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
In the parking lot.
Yep.
I stood there for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And then I didn't do anything. I didn't took anything. I haven't taken anything from anywhere. I don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I just did it because I was speaking to my kids. Situation that is my own personal, that I don't have any money. That's the truth. That I don't have the money to.
So then you came here.
And I came here, and I'm telling you what happened. I came, I parked, I even left my car on and everything because I don't know.
Your car's still running? Okay. And then what happened?
So trying to get some money to feed my kids. To be honest with you, to feed my kids and to have money because I don't have. All I have is $2.
Okay. You took those to take them to sell them.
All they're gonna give me probably $100. To be honest with you.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you. Okay. I'm telling you. Probably all what they give me is $100 because they don't even give. That's what I'm saying. It's something stupid because if it would have been something that they're gonna pay you, but it's something stupid. I just needed it. For my reason. I know you don't believe me. I know there's no excuse. I'm doing really bad, but I've never done this. I don't have even a record of one time, and that's the first time they caught me and they gave me a citation. I went to court, and everything had to pay court fees. And now because
was that for shoplift or no?
For having a shirt, yeah, in my purse.
When was this?
Last year.
Okay.
That's when I was with
Did
my
you
baby
go?
daddy.
Did you go to the court?
I went to the court. I went everything. Yeah, I've never gonna. Are you crazy? No.
Okay.
That's why I said I will really go to court. I will show up. I'll put my consequences. It doesn't matter. I'm just asking if I could get at least a chance. Please, I beg you.
Just run it real quick, Marcel.
Yeah.
All right. Have you been arrested for anything?
No.
Never arrested ever?
Yeah. For problems that I had I was in custody for picking up a medication.
Real quick, do you have a Florida driver's license? You do? Okay.
All right. What's the deal with your kids? Because that's my concern right now is about your children. So, do
do
you have a cell phone?
It's in the car.
Okay. So what's up with your kids right now?
My kids are in the house with my 16-year-old.
Okay.
And I have all my kids.
Are they all together?
Yeah,
all the kids?
They're all together.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm asking. I can't afford, to be honest with you. I don't have it.
Okay,
that's
just
hold
on. Your name's Eileen? Okay, my name's Officer Bill. I'm the primary officer now, okay? So I was on an accident, so I was late, but now I'm here, so this is my scene now. So let me explain to you, okay? So we don't get to make like choices. The Florida state statute, it's like law in Florida, decides whether or not it's a court date or it's, like going to county jail. We don't make that determination. It's the amount and other contributing circumstances, okay? So to be honest with you, and I'm not trying to freak you out, but just by the price looking at it, you're probably not going to be able to go home tonight. You're probably going to be going to jail, okay? Just for the night, you'll probably be out tomorrow morning. So my concern now is figuring out what to do with the kids. So how do I get a hold of your 16-year-old? You said son?
Can you take me to my car right quick?
So I'm going to have to go to your car and get your phone, just make a couple phone calls. Because, again, my concern is your kids. All right? Okay, so is there any adult that's available that can come by and check on the kids? Because I know...
I don't live here. That's why I live in Homestead.
Okay, I understand that. But a 16-year-old isn't an adult. So I would need to make contact with an adult and have them go and make sure the kids are okay. Okay, so
I'm arrested?
Yeah, right now you're under arrest, yeah. Okay.
Please, there's no way of me. Please.
Go to the car. Let me go to your car and get your ID for you.
What kind of car do you have? What color and where's it parked at?
Can I go with you?
No. Can you give him the keys?
Is that okay if I get?
Yeah.
All I'm gonna do is get your ID out of your car.
No, that's fine.
What kind of car do you have?
A Nissan Altima.
Okay.
It's parked. I don't know how it is. Where I came from.
What do you remember seeing?
And it's parking lot. It's parked. I think it's a handicap parking lot next to it, right there, and the entrance.
Okay, that's like the whole mall. Okay. Yeah.
You want to? We can walk out and put it in the back. Let's do that. Okay.
All
right. Do me a favor, Eileen. Stand up for me. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together like you're praying. Palms together like you're praying. Palms together. Thank you.
Have to go to jail.
Yes.
What did you have with you? You said you had a handbag. Is that your purse? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Are these too tight? Either of them, I can fit 2 fingers in each of them. Okay. Nope. Like I said, because it's over $2,000, it's a felony. It's not a misdemeanor. Okay, so if it was a misdemeanor, you can get a court date and a ticket, but it's not a misdemeanor.
But it's not
Okay.
over yet.
Huh? What's not over yet?
No, it's not over.
What?
The 2,000.
It's over 2,000. Thank you.
It's over 2,000.
He told the suspect this was a felony because the stolen property was worth over $2,000. That number is incorrect under Florida law. Florida Statute 812.014 sets the felony threshold at $750, not $2,000. The classification as a felony was still correct, since the merchandise was valued near $6,000. But citing the wrong dollar figure on camera creates real risk in closer cases. Get that number wrong, and an officer could charge a felony the statute does not actually support.
Yeah. You know you're taken from like the most expensive store in the mall.
I don't even know from stores.
Okay. All right.
Support 3 ways, $1,000 Class E homestead exploration.
No. Do you need her back here?
Yeah. Oh, I need a picture. I'm sorry. I didn't know
Okay.
you were taking
Well, I'm gonna come back here to get some stuff from you, but she's
Yeah.
gonna go in my car for
Yeah,
now.
I need her picture.
Okay.
Sorry. If you don't mind, just and then make a profile. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Cool.
I told her I trespassed her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be back in here to get like I'll bring you guys a thumb drive and whatever else you need.
Yeah,
Cool.
perfect.
I'll take care of
Perfect.
That one, right? Exit.
95 signal 53 shelter.
There's no other way of not.
Is this gonna go off if I open it?
Is there any other
Bravo
way?
46 1021. I have your caller. Just me landline.
Stop. Relax for a second. So I'm gonna stop. Relax. So I'm not gonna make this embarrassing for you. So you're gonna stand by with this officer and his car. I'm gonna bring my car around, and then I'm gonna put you in my car, and then we're gonna go look for your vehicle. Okay?
You right to it.
Yeah, it does.
I could take you right
No,
to it.
I don't want to put you in and then have like go on a merry-go-round. So, I'll just leave this here.
Yep.
If you just
What
want to
they gonna-
drive around
what's
and
gonna
just
happen to my
try to
car?
find it. Cool.
What's gonna happen to the car?
So if it's okay with you, all we want to do is get your phone so we can contact someone for the children, and then I'm sure Officer Martel will have no issue like turning it off for you if that's what you want, and then we'll lock it and we'll keep. Do you want your purse to stay in your vehicle and not go with you to county jail?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Put it in the trunk if you want.
Please.
Perfect.
I
So all
appreciate
we're gonna take with you is you said your license in the car.
Yes.
Your ID and your phone.
There's a wallet. There's a wallet of Coach, where my license, my driver's license, is at.
Yeah.
Is in the middle, right there in the bottom of the
I'll
knee.
take, instead of having all that in property and making it a mess, I can take your ID out and get your phone. Is that okay?
So the less the better we take with you. So you have 2 things. Cool? Cool.
Would I
Thanks,
be able
buddy.
to take my medication?
The third issue is the scope of consent when officers retrieved her identification and phone from her vehicle. Under Schneckloth versus Bustamonte from 1973, voluntary consent to search is a recognized exception to the warrant requirement. But that consent has limits, defined by what was actually agreed to. She agreed to let officers retrieve only her identification and her phone, not a general search of the vehicle. The officers stayed within that boundary, taking exactly what was authorized and nothing more. Had they searched the entire vehicle under that same stated consent, anything found outside the agreed scope could have been challenged and suppressed.
What is it? What do you suffer from?
I
What do you
take
have?
quiet medications. They're right there in the car. I have them separated there.
Well, so we can't give you medication, but there's a nursing station at the county jail, and they can give you whatever you need. Okay. Again, I don't foresee you being there for a long time. You'll probably get released probably sometime tomorrow.
Let me take those. Please.
So that's where we're at. Okay. I have to ask you some questions.
I suffer from a
Okay.
lot.
Okay.
I
So
used to go through this.
hold on. So I'm gonna just ask you a little bit more because I need to get some more information regarding the incident. Okay. So you said these officers read you your rights already? Okay. Well, I wasn't here when that happened, so I just for my, because again, I'm the primary officer, it's my investigation. So I'm going to read you your rights again. Just let me know if you have any questions regarding it or you want me to stop or slow down or whatever. Okay. All right. So Irene, so I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and answer any of my questions. Any statement that you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any of my questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements during any of my questioning. You follow me so far? So if at any time during this interview you do not wish to answer my questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand these rights as I read them to you?
The second legal issue involves the Miranda warning, read not once, but twice. Under Miranda versus Arizona from 1966, a suspect must be warned of the right to remain silent and the right to counsel before custodial interrogation begins. The first officer read those warnings before taking her initial account. A second officer then arrived, took over as lead investigator, and read the same warnings again. The law does not strictly require that second advisement, since this was one continuous encounter. But the repetition closed a door defense attorneys often try to open. It removed any argument that the second officer's interview was untethered from a proper warning.
Okay. So today, I'm sure you already explained the story like 3 different times to the supervisor and then that officer, but again, I'm the primary officer, so I kind of have to get an idea of what's going on. So what brought you to the mall today?
I went all the way to Martin County and I'm on my way back.
You drove to Martin County? Where do you live?
I live in Homestead.
Okay, so why?
My father of my baby.
Okay.
He's arrested over there. He's been in jail for already quite months.
In Martin County.
In Martin County. So I went and I came back, and then when I came back, I have the situation that I don't have any money or nothing for my kids to feed them or anything.
Okay.
I'm behind on bills. I'm going through a lot of situation right now by myself. I've been on my own with my kids.
Okay.
It's been really tough. So I stopped here. And when I stopped here, you know, I just said the only way out, to be honest with you, my only way out, I said to make some money is just to be able to feed my kids and buy them milk. To do stupid shit, something that I don't do.
So you figured the only way for you to get money was to...
That's what I thought.
Was to do what?
Just to steal something. I didn't even want to.
And then, but then do what with it?
Nothing, to sell it.
To sell it?
Sell it, I guess. Nobody would buy it.
Hold on. Is it in a garage?
Yes. And the garage on the front door where they caught me at is isn't a handicap.
Okay. All right. So your intention was to come to the mall today.
No, it was not my intention. I like I said, I stood down in the parking lot here, in the parking lot in front of Neiman Marcos. I even got down in Neiman Marcos. I didn't want to. I got down. I said what I'm doing. I was there talking to myself because I have, like I said, I have problems of depression. And I didn't drink my medications, so I didn't want it. I just wanted to be by myself. So I stood down here in my car for hours, and then I got down in Neiman Marcos. I left Neiman Marcos.
Did you take anything from Neiman Marcos? Did you think about taking anything from Neiman Marcos?
Nothing. That's what I'm telling you. Is like, you know, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do it. I just.
Sure.
The fourth issue is the admissibility of her own statements. She gave a detailed account of what she took and why to 2 separate officers after being warned twice that her words could be used against her. Financial hardship and an undisclosed mental health history do not make a confession involuntary under the law. Voluntariness turns on coercion, not on sympathy. And nothing here points to threats or promises used to extract her statements. That means her repeated, detailed statements are very likely fully admissible, regardless of the circumstances behind them. Grading the first officer a B. He advised her rights correctly and kept the interaction calm, but introduced a legal error by citing the wrong felony threshold. Grading the primary investigator, Officer Bill, an A-. He reread her rights out of caution, respected the exact scope of her consent, and prioritized finding an adult to check on her children before finalizing the arrest. Grading the subject a B-. She cooperated fully and never resisted physically, but waived her right to silence twice and gave 2 officers a detailed account that will likely be used directly against her in court. There is also a third party worth grading here. Store security, or loss prevention. Their role was limited to reporting the theft and preserving surveillance footage, with nothing suggesting they exceeded that role. Grading store security, an A. So if an officer gets one number wrong on camera, does that undo an otherwise solid arrest? Or does the paperwork quietly fix everything afterward? Takeaway number 1. An officer's spoken explanation of the law is not the law itself, and a misstated dollar figure does not change the actual statute. Takeaway number 2. Consent to a search or a retrieval is only as broad as what you actually agree to. Stating exactly what you are and are not allowing can limit what officers may lawfully take. Takeaway number 3. Being warned of the right to remain silent only protects you if you choose to use it. Voluntary statements made after a lawful warning are treated as fair game in court. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.